Hey guys, going live here. For this stream, I'm gonna keep probably mostly on mute because Panda is having a shit fit today. I mean, he has for the past like few days, but he's more vocal and I don't want it disturbing you guys watching. So, yeah, we're gonna keep it things we have to do and then I'll be off of here.
Descendant. This is a phase separation layer, which uses inversion energy. It has a large output, which requires processing of tens of billions of units of data per second. Scan results. The structure that appears to be a computing device is full of Vulgus artificial brains. This is how they are processing all that data. Continue to insert Vulgus artificial brains into the computing device, Descendant. If you overload the device, the veil will be neutralized. The enemy commander is using the phase separation veil as a shield. If you overload the computing device, you can create an opening to attack the commander directly. This is a phase separation veil, which uses inversion energy. It has a large output, which requires processing of tens of billions of units of data per second. The structure that appears to be a computing device is full of Vulgus artificial brains. This is how they are processing all that data. Continue to insert Vulgus artificial brains into the computing device, Descendant. If you overload the device, the veil will be neutralized.
Don't be an ass and run in front of me like that. What a dick. Seriously.
Descendant. This is a phase separation veil, which uses inversion energy. It has a large output, which requires processing of tens of billions of units of data per second. According to the standard bots, the structure that appears to be a computing device is full of Vulgus artificial brains. This is how they are processing all that data. Continue to insert Vulgus artificial brains into the computing device, Descendant. If you overload the device, the veil will be neutralized. The enemy commander is using the phase separation veil as a shield. If you overload the computing device, you can create an opening to attack the commander directly.
This is your grave.
which give off inversion energy and a container with unidentified articles stored in this location. The enemy aims to artificially combine these two forces to cause an inversion overload explosion. They have also blocked off the entry path with the Order's malignant tumors. First, remove the tumor from the container to reveal the RK stored inside. If I know the ancestors, they will have already identified the RK's properties. Just before the explosion happens, find the drone which matches the RK's properties and use it as cover. That drone seems to have similar technology to your inversion reinforcement device. If you have found the drone which has the correct RK properties, I can adjust the output to cancel out the blast energy. Descendant, the commander of the Order of Truth, has malignant tumors throughout the body. We need the inversion energy meter installed on the ancestral drone. Descendant, there are ancestor drones which give off inversion energy and a container with unidentified RK stored in this location. The enemy aims to artificially combine these two forces to cause an inversion overload explosion. They have also blocked off the entry path with the Order's malignant tumors. First, remove the tumor from the container to reveal the RK stored inside. If I know the ancestors, they will have already identified the RK's properties. Just before the explosion happens, find the drone which matches the RK's properties and use it. Seems to have similar technology to your inversion reinforcement device. If you have found the drone which has the correct RK properties, I can adjust the output to cancel out the blast energy. Descendant, the commander of the Order of Truth, has malignant tumors throughout her body. We need the inversion energy emitter installed on the ancestor drone.
Trying to get Panda to calm down. The past 2 mornings, it's been really rough. Yeah, I can't wait also till Wednesday when I get more money. He's whatever's going on with him medically, he's overeating. So he like is about to run out of food from him overeating. And it's like he'll wake up at 4 in the morning and he'll want his food, but he wants like double to triple the amount that he would normally eat. I'm suspecting diabetes because I think it also causes increased hunger, but he's also had increased thirst, but that's been for a bit that he's had that. And he's lost weight. So it's colder, there's a storm coming through, and I'm thinking like he's super like hungry also because the weather being colder and stuff. So anyways, I've ran out of money. This is real shit. And so he's getting upset that he's not getting as much as he wants. But I can't do anything about that until like Wednesday. You know. So he just has to make do with what he does have until then. But in the meantime, he's fussing a lot in the background. And like, say, he'll try to get into plants, like my mom's plants, to try to eat them. They can be poisonous, so I have to, go after him for that. He tries to get into other things, knock over things he shouldn't get into. It's really fucking rough, whatever is going on. He wasn't always this problematic, I guess. It's awful. I feel horrible, but some pets become super special needs, and I can't handle this level. As much as I love him, it's just too 24/7. I'm sleeping downstairs with him 24/7 on the couch, so I'm not getting my proper sleep. I'm on a couch. I'm not in my bed. I haven't been in my bed in months. I'm dealing with him, going on like that. My mom's has health issues. Like, I feel cursed. My mom has health issues. Trying to help her in whatever way I can with that. It's a lot of fucking pressure. And then I have to deal with these fucking morons at times in video games. And I just, like, that's like when I get so mad that I go, I'm just gonna fucking quit gaming. Because I can't balance my real life with all the shit going on, like, and then the video game stuff. Some people end up quitting, like, not to bring up, I know a little bit about what happened, but I'm not at liberty to discuss it. But, like, Kaz quit gaming. He had some stuff going on, I'm not gonna say what or anything. It's not my business to say. But he had stuff going on, and he had to quit. And so I'm just like, I might be in that same boat, because if I don't, I might end up in the hospital because, like, the amount of stress, like, with everything accumulating, But I'm trying my best to hold it together, but when he's going on like this, oh my god, I swear, like, I feel like swearing at him and stuff. My mom, she, with her heart problems, she's having to get up 4 a.m. to feed him, and then like 2 hours later to feed him again at times, like, and then another 2 hours. Like, he wants to eat multiple times a day, like 3 big portions, like triple the amount he normally eats. Like, how do I put it? Like, say he has like 1 box of food, like 1 Tetra Pak. He wants 3 Tetra Paks in one day. It's wild. I don't know. And, like, he won't settle until he gets what he wants. Like, it's really bad. I'd have to get my mom on mic discussing how bad the problem is. So I don't know. And then you're like, fucked because you don't have the money to take him into the vet. I don't. I'm not working. And what, like, little money I get goes to, like, my rent and my bills. And that eats, like, the majority of my money. Yeah, it's just horrible. And I feel like such a neglectful, bad owner. It's like, when I first got him, I was in a better position, I would say, financially, but then COVID hit. I got him pre-COVID, 2016, and then 2020 hit, and just things got so expensive, things plummeted, so I wasn't, like, I wouldn't now, how would I put it? I wouldn't take on an animal now, because, like, how bad things have financially got. Now, in December, I got my money early, and I had planned, like, I had got him a case of 24 packs of Tetra Pak food, like, good size, and they recommend you feed, like, 1 a day to them. And so, I did that. I was trying to do that, but he wanted to eat 3 packs a day, 3 Tetra Paks. I'm just like, this is crazy. can't do it, buddy, like, you know. And then he starts acting up, he starts getting into stuff, like very antsy, like almost like a hyperactive kid or something that you can't get to settle down is the
Descendant,
best comparison.
confirm arrival at the operation zone. Proceed with caution.
So yeah, it's just fucking stressful. And then I get on, like, you know, survival or whatever. And I'm dealing with, like, you know, people trying to, like, steal my loot or slow me down or whatever bullshit they, you know, plan to do. And I'm just like, dude, I need to get my shit done. You know? I've got 6 individuals I'm trying to look after, and oh my god, the stress, like, it's just stress at an all-time high. I might end up in the hospital. So if I disappear, guys, I probably had like a breakdown or something and I'm in the hospital because I can't take it anymore. And I hate whining and bitching, but sometimes you have to get the point across, like, you know, that I've reached my nth degree, like. So.
Hound actual to HQ. Mission complete. Requesting transport support.
And like, video games are my escape and I'm supposed to relax with them, but if it's making me more anxious, then that's a bad thing, you know what I mean? So I'm like, fuck, like, you know? But yeah, I think this is like the last thing I had to do. So I think I'll kill my stream and see if I can try to get some more sleep, because he woke me up at 4. No, he woke me up at 3, pardon me, earlier even today. And then I had to get up to do my survival runs. I haven't really had decent sleep, so. But we'll look back over what I've accomplished today. It's just a small amount of stuff. Thank God they've dropped it down. I wouldn't be able to do survival plus what they had us doing before. Oh. Excuse me. But yeah, I'm done. I challenge anybody to go through what I've been going through and try to maintain your video gaming and getting all your shit done that you need to get done. It's really hard. So I get so frustrated when people try to fuck around with me on purpose, like, you know. And there's a lot of people, but the only peace and comfort I have is knowing that there's things like karma that, you know, what goes around comes around. So they'll be at some point in a stressful situation in their life where they're barely holding it together, and then some stupid shit will happen to them that irritates the fuck out of them, that they feel like they're gonna break, you know what I mean? I don't need to seek revenge. I never do. I just let it play out, and it usually goes back. But yeah, I think I bought everything I could this week, right?
You wanted to see me?
Yeah. I'm done. Like, they have this other daily thing where you defeat all these enemies, but it's not even worth, where is it? Right here. Defeat enemies to require up to the daily max, and it's 100 of these tokens or whatever. And in 3 days I'll be able to get this outfit, which is cool, for Haley. It's a medical outfit. But yeah, it's like, I've already bought everything here. Purchase 5 of those. And I guess 6 of those. It says after the event ends, the fan club pin of the group that received the most support will be given out. So you'll get just one of these, but I'm entering into both, so that's all I can buy. It's kind of dumb. Whereas I can buy more stuff here, which I don't have enough for the weekly. So I'm just gonna buy one of these. And I guess one of these. This ends in 3 days. So at least I know that the majority of my money has been spent. You know, or credits or whatever that I earned in the game. And I'm done. Sorry for my mood today, but yeah, just I think a combination of not getting enough sleep, Panda acting up, and then people doing stupid shit in Division 1 survival just kind of just put me in a foul mood. So I'm going to try to get some sleep, and then maybe if things get a little bit more calm in my house, I'll come back later with some Call of Duty. Tonight's garbage night as well, so that's something else I have to focus on. I'm not looking forward to that because we're getting a storm, and I'm going to have to go out in the storm to put the garbage out. Yeah, it's going to be mental. But, alright. Peace out. Have a good day, guys.